Breakfast Club. We got some special guests hanging out with us this morning.
Yep, the next big thing from New York, Troy Ave. He got his team with him, BSB.
Yep.
What's up?
We got Young Lido.
Yo.
We got King 7.
King 7 in the building.
And we got Avon Blacksdale.
What's up?
And, you know, we trying to restore the feeling out here. Like I've been telling people, I was gonna restore the feeling of old with the Dipset and G Unit when they was giving you that quality music from the streets. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we've been doing.
Let's talk about the G Unit thing, man. What's your relationship like with 50 Cent? Because I feel like 50 likes you, but I think he feels like you may sound too much like him.
Oh man, as far as relationship, I don't really have a relationship with him. When I seen him, he gave it up. He said, "Yo, you doing your thing out here. I like how you sound, what you do." And then I guess I gotta support some type of way.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, you know how that go. What one man say or do don't hinder on my success. I'm still doing my thing regardless, you know what I mean?
He said Lloyd Banks and Tony Yale were your hype men now.
Yeah, that was Chuck. I think that was whack, you know what I mean? But that's their personal issues. I don't be really having an opinion on other people's personal issues. I think it was whack. That is kind of opinion. That ain't make no sense. But I think it was whack. I wouldn't have said that about my people, but I don't know what they got going on. Right. Lloyd Banks definitely in my new video, and I don't feel like they was hype, man. I felt like they was doing what you supposed to do, you know what I mean? Like, if somebody out of town show somebody love when they come up, they don't call them hype man. They ain't gonna call T.I. or Young Jeezy a hype man if they get on a whoever record coming up. You know what I mean? So just to do that'd be like what's wrong with New York hip hop, or what was wrong with it. You know what I mean? That's why I had to come through and restore the feeling.
Well, congratulations for the XXL freshman cover.
Thank you.
That's
I did that for us. Congratulations to all of y'all, man, because we all from New York. And shout out to Envy. He got my records playing in the morning. That's big. You know what I mean? So that all contributed to that.
Now, we had the editor-in-chief of XXL, Vanessa Satin, up here, and she said that out of everybody on the shoot, you was the one that was the most standoffish from everybody.
We got a clip. Let's play the clip.
Troy plays the game where he's not friends with everybody, you know, so he stays off on his own a bit. So, you know, it's a little bit harder to see his involvement with them.
He's a true New Yorker.
He's a true New Yorker. He's very competitive, so it's a different dynamic with him and the other artists.
He thinks all of those guys are weirdos.
And he thinks all of them are weirdos, and he's very open in saying it, and they're very open in saying stuff back, you know, as being the weirdos not really agreeing. So for the first year, we had a little bit of a weird tension there, where it wasn't negative, but there definitely was a weird little environment.
Why are you causing tension, Troy?
Well, first of all,
you can't sit with us?
I like to deal in facts. Nobody's very open about saying anything back to me. That's a fact, though.
Okay.
I ain't into that. And then second of all, I don't think everybody widows. There's a few widows on there, but that don't mean they can't coexist. Like, you could be a widow and still make good music. I got no problem with anybody. Like, you know what I mean? It's rap music business. I don't care about all that. And then third of all, I ain't, like Envy say, I'm from New York. How you supposed to act? We ain't from out of town. It could be a beautiful day. Hey, good morning. How you doing? We don't do that in New York. You walk people right straight past in the street. You know what I'm saying?
Good morning.
Yeah,
you too.
Exactly. Now, somebody...
That is very true, though. When you leave New York and go other places, people are way friendlier.
I
always find it very weird.
I lived in Virginia for like 2 years. I went out there. I came back. I'm telling girl, you know, you be like, how you doing? Like, that's regular. That's the norm. They look at you like, I don't want to talk to you.
Crazy.
Like,
And
I'm just saying, that's regular.
That go to show you what was wrong with the state of hip hop in New York, because they so used to everybody trying to be like they from somewhere else. They ain't how we living, man.
You're definitely not a social person.
I'm a social.
No,
I'm a social.
Troy very social.
I'm very social, but I'm social with
in a New York way.
Yeah, exactly.
I was there. You chopped it up with something.
I was chopping up with mad people. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Troy, I messaged you up. Yo, what's up, my G? I messaged you too. I ain't used to being in that type of environment with a bunch of artists and stuff like.
Probably because you don't be smiling or nothing.
Not be smiling. Come on, I got the $1 million smile. I got all these
I will say, as a brother from down south, it's easy to bang New York girls because all you got to do is simple stuff like open the door for them, tell them they look nice.
You know what's hard? It's gonna be hard to keep them though, because they like to be treated rough. You know what I mean? You gonna get them, but you ain't gonna keep them. They might even marry you, but they gonna cheat with us.
That's cool. I ain't trying to wife them. I'm just trying to bang too.
No, but yeah, XXL, man, I was not standoffish. I was doing my own thing. I had my peoples with me, and then, you know, everybody that came up and showed love, whether it was Ty Dolla $ign, John Connor, August Alsina.
Chance the Rapper ain't showing no love though. You call him a drug addict.
Actually, this way, I had a Lido was right there. I'm kicking it. It's me and Money Nels. I say, yo, Money Nels, look, this the weirdo right here, and he like right here. Like that's I ain't gonna call nobody nothing behind their back that ain't gonna say in their face. I'm like, yo, this is the weirdo right here, whatever.
Yo, weirdo.
I was talking about that. I'm like, yo, come on, let's take a picture.
Not really a diss. Like,
it's not a diss.
Like,
I
got weirdo friends.
You weird.
It's a label. It's wrong. Ain't no wrong labels.
Nice thing.
Why not just say different, Troy? Say different from us.
You
say different.
That's like me saying, yo, they go envy the light skin. I'm talking about.
Like,
that's the label.
That's true though.
It is. It's a label.
Fact.
No, it's not a fact. We and life is not the same, man.
So I took a picture with him and all that. I was like, come on, let's take a picture. This would be funny or whatever.
Did you put what you put on Instagram? The dealer and the fiend?
Nah, I wanted to. That's what I wanted to do. But I couldn't take the. You know, we took the cover like a month out, so I couldn't take the picture. I couldn't put it out and give it away. And by the time it was old. And then it was, man, then I heard he told somebody else, yeah, I asked Shoaib about that, and he asked me to take a picture. You didn't tell him I called you a weirdo in front of your face.
Wow.
And he said, yeah, I just wanted to see if it was a problem or anything. I said, nah, you a cool rapper. Like, you a rapper. I can't have no issue with you. If we did, I'd have did something because you in my town. And he was like, all right. You know what I mean? But it'd be a lot of Chuck, man. Like, come on, I hate when people don't tell a real deal Holyfield story.
Who was your favorite person on the cover, though, as far as artists that you would like?
As far as the artists on, it was a lot. I don't want to leave nobody out, man.
But I'm saying, who would you say you bonded with the most?
Bonded sound crazy.
No
what? I'm talking about artistically. Sheesh.
I don't know. Like, you hear, my music is different from everybody. I'm different culturally from everybody as far as like the street aspect.
But I'm saying
I ain't get that much chance to kick it. Like, I think everybody was cool. I think Lil Durk was cool. Ty Dolla $ign was cool. John Connor was cool. Like, I was chopping it up with all of them. You know what I mean? I
realized Troy Ave is really only good at socializing with ladies.
I'm definitely good at socializing with the ladies.
You definitely do that, no problem.
Listen, when you dealing with men, you do business, and when you dealing with women, you socialize. You know what I'm saying?
Though.
But that ain't all the way true, because I kick it with Envy. I kick it with Charlamagne. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see Envy week coming in and out the next game. We both in them sweets. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Me and Charlamagne laughed it up about something the other day.
Word.
You know, about a sucker. You know what I'm saying? I meant to tweet. I meant to text Charlamagne. It was about this sucker, and then I end up texting it to the sucker by accident. What? Yeah, it was a long message. Word up.
Who was it? Now, Charlamagne he knows it's him.
Man, we not even giving a sucker no light. He knows him. He was like, yo, this is whoever it is you're texting. I said, yeah, I meant to tell you in person. But I ain't wanna, you know what I mean? Because you know how things are over the phone. People
so somebody's a sucker, but you got their number in your phone?
Yeah, definitely. They're an industry sucker. You know what I'm saying?
How'd the conversation go after he said, oh, I'm a sucker now?
Yeah, he was like, yo, I wanna have you up in my show or whatever. Man, I'm not doing your show, man. Straight up. You ain't been supporting. You know what I mean? Like, how you not gonna vote for Troy Ave on what was it called?
It was the Complex Magazine Roundtable.
Yeah, Complex Magazine Roundtable. How you not gonna vote for Troy Ave? You from New York. You from down the block from my mama crib. How you not gonna vote for me?
Yeah, he definitely.
And I've been putting it down for the town. Yeah. That's come on. That suck. That be the problem. That be the issue. You ain't supporting the home team. I don't care if it's nobody else not. If you don't make good music, don't support, because everybody got a job to keep. But if I am making good music, I'm the only one putting it down since 50 been out like this, on this level. I go out of town everywhere. I just came from Atlanta with T.I. They give crazy, loving it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. You don't get that. Everybody from out here ain't getting that type of respect wherever I go. You know what I'm saying? So when you see that, you got to champion that and get behind that. Like, yo, we gonna push this artist. Like New York DJs, I always say salute the DJs, man. Y'all, Envy included, your New York DJ, y'all actually broke a New York artist for the first time. Mm-hmm. And this is crazy. A lot of you be hearing the dumb type of suggestions people had. No, you got to go out of town first and get your music broke and come back. Why would I do that? I'm from New York. I got to stand strong here in the hometown. That's where the foundation at.
Did you move to Jersey yet?
Nah, I definitely didn't. I ain't gonna make that move. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
We get a little more bread. You're gonna be all right.
If I get a Wraith like my guy, I might do it.
You're gonna get a little more bread. You need a little more property. You're gonna need that nice gate around you.
Nah, man.
You come back to the hood and say what's up.
I'm trying to stay in New York 100%, man.
All right, so tell us about BSB.
BSB Records, you know, that's my label that I put together. And then I basically had a lot of people just trying to get with me to do rap. Like, yo, come on, man, let's rap. I want to get down with BSB or whatever. But, you know, where we from in the type of, I hate to say environment, but like growing up and hustling, being in the street, you don't really trust too many people. You know what I'm saying? Because it be all type of backstabbing situations. And then you got fallouts like what happened with Dipset and G-Unit. You know what I mean? So I was like, man, I'm just putting my people on who already around me And whether we in the club busting it up or we in the street getting money or doing what we do, like, yo, y'all just start rapping, man. Y'all gonna get better around me because I work hard and I ain't gonna have nothing less than a dope work ethic around me.
So you turn the shooters to spitters, basically.
Fact though, they still shooting though. Believe that. Believe that. I can't do it, man.
I ain't put that Mac down.
Yeah, exactly.
I
you
tell
know
people that all day. I ain't Av.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. I'm still into the violence though, but you know I try to be more humble. I'm trying to get to the money and just you know keep everything under composure. I don't want no problems with nobody because the majority of times you get into problems, they're gonna end up calling the police on you, and it don't be 100, man. So I don't want no rap beefs with nobody, man. I just want to get. I told Hip Hop Police that the other day. They on me like I was like, damn, hip hop.
That was crazy.
I said I really must be getting hot. You know what I mean? So, but you know they say, yeah, I hear you doing your thing or whatever. And then they said that was good of you saying something else the other day. They was about to pull me over, and I just said, yo, what's up, y'all? I ain't recognize y'all from the other time. And then they was like,
all you gotta do is tell them you know Envy, because you know Envy's cool with that.
No, see, I don't know what.
Chill, Envy, chill.
Y'all say that every interview.
That's whack, man.
Envy probably told him where you was.
You gotta have one fat on the team, dog.
I'm good with the Hip Hop Police, man.
Envy always giving up people to save himself.
I don't think my man ain't do me like that.
She say that all the time.
He ain't do me like that.
People know me, man. I just let him go.
So the world knows they took me from the top of their priority list and they moved me down to the middle. They said, man, you came up to us the other day. That was good. And I said, man, I'm the hottest rapper in New York. I need to be on the top of the list. You know what I mean?
Be on the top of the list.
Nah. They knew it was a joke.
Okay,
I made it clear that it was a joke. I laughed at the end.
Oh, did they laugh?
Yeah. They laughed too. Yeah, definitely. But back to BSB Records, I got my homies together, and we on Volume 4 right now. We restoring the feeling. We the hottest group in the city. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they say I sound cocky or whatever, but I'm mad humble. I'm blessed, man. I be praying and all that. And things that be happening is I know it's due to my hard work and me praying. You know what I mean? And then
and good music.
Yeah, good music, 100%. Appreciate that. And then so what we basically did was restore the feeling of old, whether it be G Unit and Dipset, and just that whole mixtape type of vibe and sounding like the city. And the truth gonna sound cocky. We the best group in the city. We represent New York to the fullest, and we got the best quality of music. And it ain't all one talking about one type of situation. We ain't talking about hustling or thugging or chicks or clubbing. Like we talk about real life. What's going on?
You can put your phone out and search BSB Volume 4 right now
on Twitter.
You can search it on Twitter. Fact though.
Everything positive.
You get a lot of support from New York DJs?
I get a lot of support. That's why I always salute the DJs, whatever they need. Yo, no problem. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you wasn't supporting me, you ain't getting nothing. You got to pay. You got to pay. That's a fact, though. If you wasn't supporting me through the grind, you can't be around for my shine.
But don't you
That's
like
a fact,
to convert
though.
people? Maybe some people that didn't.
They got to convert themselves. I'm going to make the good music. If they don't want to get converted, that's on them. I ain't going to be over here. Because I made it to this point with being self-made and self-paid. Like, I'm going to just work hard. I'm going to be humble. I'm going to respect everybody, and if you still don't want to support me, that's on you. Some people just don't want to get converted. They just want to D-ride, you know what I'm saying? I want to say ride, and I want y'all to bleep it out so they know what I'm talking about. Yeah, they just, you know what I'm saying? They just want to D-ride other people, and then that's whack to me, because it's like you got to take care of home first. If home is doing the right thing, take care of home first. You know what I'm saying? And then we spread everything out. You know what I mean? And I'm definitely up here doing the right thing, man.
You never was signed to Def Jam either, too.
Man, that was Chuck. I was signed to Butch Lewis Productions, and he was managing me, and he had a
boxing promoter.
Yeah, rest in peace, Butch Lewis. Man, that was a great man. And Butch Lewis had a situation with Def Jam. My video that was on BET, they put Def Jam Records on it. I was like, all right, I'm cool with that, but I pay my own bread for that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right, that's gonna give it more hype or whatever. But Butch got that on BET because, you know, Bob Johnson is his man and all that. But I paid for that out of my own pocket, and we shot that in film. So that was money. It wasn't no Canon D8. You know what I mean?
Because that was one of the reasons they wanted to disqualify him from Rookie of the Year, because they was like, nah, he's not a rookie. He had to deal with Def Jam back in the day.
I went broke. Yeah, that's why I ain't mad if somebody dealing facts. I ain't never mad if somebody dealing facts, but I went broke doing that. If you hear the music, that joint cost me $30,000. I had about $32,000. I put my all in. I ain't chucking. I got my money. I had my money from hustling. At that time, I was nickel and diming. You know what I mean? I was small time, and then I had a settlement. You know what I'm saying? Like I got in a real car accident. Not none of that Chuck sitting in the back of the car, somebody hit you. So I had like $17,000 from that, and then I had the rest of my money was just from doing my 1-2 in the street. And I was like, yo, I'm putting all my money in. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going. Even though I was signed to Butch, I wasn't gonna wait and man, I'm putting my money in, I'm gonna shoot this video, and I'm going all in, I'm gonna be successful. And then, you know, it worked halfway, and it really didn't work, you know what I mean? So that's why you hear my music change from that time and go from just, you know, small time, yeah, 8 balling and talking about regular stuff I was doing in the hood to where you get albums like I'm in Traffic, you get Bricks in My Backpack. You know what I mean? That lets you know it ain't Chuck.
Did you ever have a day job?
Yeah, definitely. Hell yeah, I had a day job. When I was 15, my pops made me go work for Wendy's, man. I was whack. Word to mother.
I love their nuggets.
I was mad bad. I got kicked out of school. I love their nuggets. I used to stuff them in my pocket on break. Hey, stuff in my pocket, go to the bathroom and eat them. Pause, but I work for.
They wouldn't let you have nuggets working there.
Nah, like you can't do it while you cooking them burgers, man. Yeah, that was whack though. I worked for Wendy's. I was living in Long Island, man. My whole life was whack. About 15, I was whack, man. So it wasn't no chicks. I was in Hempstead too. Now I was in West Hempstead, so it wasn't no chick. Like Hempstead got all the joints, but West Hempstead had nothing, you know what I mean? So I ended up running away from there, and I moved to Fort Greene with my man, and then that's when I was really heavy in the streets because I ain't have nothing to do. But I was a kid, and then when I got my life back together, like kind of, sort of, my mom's put me back in school out here. I went to whatever school I was going to, and then I worked for Verizon. But what happened was,
that's a good job with benefits.
You know what it was? I was 17, so I had to hit them with the Willie Lump type of move to really even get in there. And then, I'm about to graduate high school, whatever. So they had me rocking, but by the time I was there for like a year, then they like, man, you ain't got no diploma. We doing layoffs. You out of here. Damn. So they 86 me, and then the next job I had a truck job. I was working for Domino's Pizza for like 4 days. 4 days. It was 2 weeks and 3 days. I never lied to the people.
So you had a car, because you have to have a car to work at Domino's.
When I was at Domino's, I had the Yukon on 22s.
What the hell?
Or the mother. I was delivering.
You should have just kept selling crack.
I ain't had that job because I needed a job. I definitely didn't need a job at that point. But what it was is I was fighting a case. I had a gun charge, so I had to show that I was a productive member of society. I had to bring in some pay stubs. My lawyer like, man, you better get something. So I said, yo, I'm going to Domino's. I got me a job. I worked there for 2 weeks, so I got my pay stub, and then I quit because they was on me too much. I had me do too much.
Make you deliver pizzas and stuff.
Yeah, like yo, I ain't gonna front. Yo, word to my mother. One time, if anybody know Brooklyn, I went to Domino's in a whole nother type of neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't delivering in the hood where I'm from. So for some reason, I was like downtown in the cut, in Park Slope kind of. So for some reason, they couldn't get a pizza to Franklin and Sterling. Like, this is Crown Heights. This is like my hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Troy Ave. So I see that delivery. You know, when that box come up, you had the delivery on the box. And you see the address. I'm like,
I'm not going there.
I'm like, Franklin and Sterling. Oh, hell no. I can't do that. No way. So I wasn't going to tell him that. I wasn't going to tell him that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, how I'm going to do this? Man, I took that box. I went out, I got in the car, I rode around the corner, I called some BS numbers, man, I went right back, I said, yo, they ain't pick up. I don't know what you want me to do. They ain't pick up, but it wasn't no way in hell that pizza was getting delivered there.
Probably a dude sitting there right now still hungry as hell waiting for his pizza to get there.
Hey, don't call Domino's, they call Papa John's, baby.
The other day we pulled up a video, actually Charlamagne did, it was Trinidad James.
Right.
And he shot a video in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
And we were
on Jefferson Ave.
Looks like he did it at 7 a.m., Envy.
It's kind of weird to shoot the video in Brooklyn after the whole beef. How did you feel about that video, him shooting that video in Brooklyn?
I didn't see the video, to be honest. I used
to live on Jefferson Ave. I just moved up there.
You definitely, congratulations. You got your thing going on.
Moving on up.
Yeah, I ain't see the video, man. It be a lot of Chuck, man. These suckers be Chuck, man. It
looked like they had cold in their eyes.
But Jefferson Ave is nice now. It used to be the hood. It's not so hood.
It depends where it's at. If you on Jefferson and Tompkins, then it's a little different. You know what I mean? You're going to have yourself a situation. But you might be on Jefferson and Washington or something like
Jefferson is nice right now. That whole
certain areas, man.
Listen, they just sold a house on that block for $1.6 million. It's nice.
But I think I don't know what he was trying to prove, that he could rock in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Like
inside the apartment.
Inside the apartment, yeah. That's corny to me.
That's not even his fault. That's the sucker who brought him out here.
You know
how you feel about that? Because he be with New York people. And you see the New York cats in the video.
I don't be seeing these dudes, man. I don't know.
I don't think they rap though.
I don't know who they are, man. But that man can do whatever he want to do. You know what I'm saying? As long as he don't step on our toes or or do no type of disrespecting.
He showed love though. He was like Troy Ave.
Yeah, he did. By him saying whatever he said, yeah, he was trying to get up with me, following me on Twitter. I couldn't do that though. I was like, nah, I ain't with it. But as far as what he said, he ain't say nothing wrong.
Yeah,
he stated his opinion.
I didn't care him shooting the video. The video was cool.
It was right message, wrong message.
I ain't see the video. I'm talking about what he said before.
He put in the video Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah, then you do that. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's no beef. Then you put Brooklyn. Like, I'm in Brooklyn.
You know that's Chuck, man. They ain't the real deal Holyfield. He ain't know what he was doing. Shenanigans. That's exactly what it is.
Now, I told somebody you was coming up here today. They said you and Ransom got into it or something.
Nah, hell no. Me and Ransom ain't get into it.
Oh, okay.
That's Chuck, man. Y'all can look in my eyes. Like, do the close-up on my eyes whenever you ask me a question. I never lie. I wrote on Twitter. I say, yo, I got 50,000 that I'm going to have the best album of the year to any rappers or whatever. And then I forgot exactly what I said. I always like the word stuff perfectly. So after I said that, like 3 minutes later, I wrote the top rappers, you know what I mean? Like, if you on Billboard, if you the one, I'm coming for the spot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't playing with the D-leaguers. No, it don't make no sense. I'm the guy. I came to New York City to be the guy, and I'm gonna be the guy. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna be one of these whoever, you might get a spin here or there. They might bump you in the street. In the streets, if it's me, Fab, Jay-Z, that's who you bumping in these streets. That's a fact, though. And so, long story long, Ransom answered that, but I guess he didn't see when I was saying the top rappers. You know what I mean? Like, no disrespect. He said he ain't even answer in a disrespectful way. That's why I wasn't no issue. He was like, yo, I respectfully accept that offer. You know what I mean? And it ain't like I ain't acting like I'm bowling. I said in the quote, in the tweet, yo, 50,000 probably ain't nothing to y'all, but that's what I got to put up that I'm going to have album of the year. You know what I mean? And when he answered, I ain't even reply to him because it's like I wasn't talking to you. I'm talking to the ones who I'm looking up. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm trying to get to. So if you ain't up, if you ain't above me, then it don't even make no sense.
Ransom dope though.
Yeah, Ransom, he a good rapper, but like he been rapping since like Buttons and them like that. That's a whole different type of rap. I don't know if he battle rap. He had a dope song that I liked before, but I'm looking up, man. I'm talking the chart toppers, man. You got to shoot for the stars. I ain't playing around.
Have you heard from any of those guys? Like has like a Jay reached out or Fab?
Hell yeah, Jay, Nas, Ricky Rose. Shout out to him. You Fab just the homie, so you already know what
Jay said to you.
Jay texted me. He was like, yo, I see you out here doing your thing, putting down for the town, man. Keep doing that. I like it. I'll be in touch. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And then, you know, like, it's so ill. The hashtag or whatever it was at the end, the message just said Hova. I'm like, I ain't know what it was. I just hit him back like regular. Yo, good looking, homie. Appreciate that. You know what I mean? Because, like, contrary to popular belief, I am humble. When people show me love and support, I reciprocate that. I don't be like an a-hole. I be, yo, good looking, like anybody.
Did you really think it was Jay when he hit you?
I ain't think so, and I wasn't tripping, even if it was or it wasn't. Like, hindsight, it's like dope, but I ain't starstruck or nothing like that, because don't matter who hitting you, I can't take that to the bank. Yo, Jay-Z hit me, man. Can you pay my rent? That ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was like, I hit Hovain. I hit my manager. I say, Hovain, I think Jay-Z texted me. I don't know though.
He signed it Hova?
Yeah, he signed it Hova.
It was probably Hovain.
No, it wasn't Hovain. So long story long, Hovain, he checked with another homie who close with Jay-Z, and he's like, yeah, that is his number. He be doing stuff like that. I was like, that's dope. I ran into Nas in the club. Nas was like, yo, I see you, man. Yo, you know how Nas talk, yo, you a L, man. You doing your thing for the town, and that felt good. You know what I mean? And you hear what 50 Cent saying on the radio. Ross was loving it, man. Ross like, man, we gotta put a situation together some type of way, you know what I mean? He was like, you from New York, you embody what New York is doing. YG, yo, you the guy on the East. Yo, you the one from out here.
So question, I heard that, I speak to a lot of people in the label, and they say that the reason that necessarily you haven't been signed is you want too much money.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I know what I'm worth.
They said a lot of people come up to you and they say you want too much. You're not nervous that it's gonna get to that point where you won't get that money?
What you asking for? I heard $2 million.
No, I don't want $2 million. I want 1.3, something around there. Okay. And that's total of the deal. You know, you don't get that cash up front. But ain't nothing wrong with that, because I'm going to keep getting hot. I know my worth. I know the foundation that I put down. We in the #1 market. It's easier to become a professional athlete than it is to become a successful rapper out of Brooklyn, New York. You know what I mean? So I know my worth. If I go, I really go. The rappers that really go from here, they go. They stand out and stand tall next to everybody. You know what I mean? They be the ones.
But there's a lot of people that these labels have given that money to, and it's been done. So
not nobody from here. Not nobody like me.
Trinidad James got 2.
Trinidad James is Chuck, man. I don't know what he doing over here. He from Atlanta. I don't know what he doing. But I ain't nervous at that because all I'm going to keep doing is keep getting hotter. You don't want to. When I came up here before, when y'all first had me up here for Bricks in My Backpack 3, I'm 10 times hotter than that now. You know what I mean? That's because I work hard. You don't give me what I want, I'm not going to be mad at you. I ain't mad at nobody in the label. I'm going to make it to the point that your boss is going to fire your ass because you didn't sign me. Fact, though. And it ain't like I'm hurting. A lot of other people, they be hurting, so they got to take whatever deal. Yo, damn, I'm messed up. How much you want to give me? $250,000, I'll take it. So
they settlers.
Come on, man. I got that. I ain't tripping. I want $1 million.
What offer's been on the table for you so far?
Everybody, and it ain't been the Holyfield. You know what I'm saying? They ain't doing what need to be done. So we got some more meetings this week, and we gonna see what happens. But I really feel like I do want to go to a major. I remember Charlamagne when I first came up here. He was like, "Man, why you want to go to a major?" Man, this the new album I got. Like I told y'all before, when I dropped New York City album, I was gonna drop a classic. Man, this new album that makes New York City album look like dirt. This new one, it need to come out on a major.
I tell people all the time, and they be like, I don't like Troy Ave. I'm like, have you really listened to the music? And like, no. I'm like,
hell no. They don't like the idea. And the same with people who compare me to 50 Cent. You just comparing, you ain't seen this type of energy, this aggressive nature coming from New York. You ain't heard this type of buzz from New York since 50 Cent. I talk on the end of my records, but I don't sound like 50 Cent in my voice-wise. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying things about me. I ain't saying stuff that 50 was talking about. I ain't talking, I got shot 9 times, boy. I ain't dissing nobody. I ain't dissing no rappers. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my own thing. And just because I had that energy, if you want to compare that, 50 was definitely an influence. I ain't gonna never take that away or act like that ain't what happened. 50 was an influence, so was Jay-Z, so was Biggie, even Young Jeezy, even T.I., you know what I mean? And for them to say that, they not really listening to my music. Because I actually, above it all, I wouldn't be here if I didn't make great music.
I always say you remind me of a Young 50, though. I don't know what it is, but it's something like, yo, the first time I heard the New York City album, I was like, it's a dope album, you remind me of a Young 50, which is a good thing.
Yeah, I invite that. You ain't comparing me to nobody whack, and you ain't comparing me to nobody from the South. You ain't saying, yo, he sound like Future.
Yeah.
I'm from New York.
Right.
You ain't saying, you don't see me in my videos, turn up, yeah, in the trap.
Right.
Why would I sound like that?
That's not what we about.
We from New York. That's why I had to bring BSB Records through, because what always happens is you have an artist that'll break out from a market, and then another artist will come through with his style, capitalizing on that. You seen that with Nelly and Chingy?
Anymore. That's the thing, you know.
Oh, we here. It's 4 of us right here.
French Montana's from New York.
French Montana from New York, but he don't embody the New York sound. You know what I'm saying? Like flashy wise, swag wise, he embodied that the New York look. You know what I mean? I can't take that away from him. But the New York sound, that's old Troy Ave. I'm the sound of the city. BSB Records. It's some of us out here. But as far as making that good music, you gotta have that balance. You can't just be from New York and not make good music, because then you just be a local New York rapper.
So listen, you a free agent, right? Like, you know, you see NBA players all the time. They be like, I want to go here.
Yeah.
What team would you want to go to?
I want to go to whoever gonna have the best situation and whoever gonna give me the chance to flourish and do what I need to do.
Okay, say everybody offered you 1.3. There's got to be one place you'd be like, yo, I want to rep that.
I don't want to hedge my bets, man. I don't want to say that.
You got to speak it into existence, though.
It's gonna go. I'm going to a major. They're gonna give me what I want. And you know what? I'm not an idiot. I'm cool with compromising as long as I compromise to get what I want. Oh, y'all want to give me less money? Well, we gonna do less albums. How about that? And then I'm gonna deliver, so it's no big deal. When I deliver, then that negotiation is gonna be crazy. But just know, believe in me now, or it's gonna cost you more later.
Do you have a problem signing a 360 deal?
I kind of do, just because the thought of it sound like Chuck. Like right now, I do everything myself. I do my own merch. We do like 5,000 of that a month in merch. We do our own show dates and everything. But like I said again, I'm not an idiot. It's like hustling on the block. If I'm on one block and I'm making $2,000 a day, and then somebody gonna put me on 100 blocks, you know what I mean? And they just want a piece of that. That ain't no issue. You gonna put me on 100 blocks? I'm gonna make 100,000 a day. How much you want? You want 40,000? Cool, take that. I still make 60 over 2,000. A lot of people want to be the boss don of nothing. You know what I mean? You get 100% of nothing. Yeah. So I'm cool with that if it makes sense. From what I heard, I don't know other people's contracts, but I heard everybody into like 360 deals now. My ideal situation to be a joint venture, and if they keep lowballing me, that's what's gonna happen.
Diddy, J, and Ross all got the same money. They offer you a deal. Where do you go?
Diddy, J, and Ross.
He from Brooklyn.
Nah. You gotta go what makes sense, man. You might have to Diddy, J, and Ross. You might have to go Ross. You might have to go Rose. I just feel like he put his artists on that platform, and he a lot of people, it's two things that people be ashamed to do, man. They be ashamed to promote themselves, and they be ashamed to praise God. I always say that. And I see Ross, he'll OD with a tweet, yo, boom, yo, go pick up whoever album. Like, he not too cool to change his Avi to somebody's album. You know what I'm saying?
He supports all of his artists.
He does.
Yeah, like you should.
He tweeted
the
BSB Volume 4.
He tweeted BSB Volume 4 and all that. You know what I mean? So you got to go with who gonna give you that
So
best
Ross,
situation.
put the money up. I know you got it.
Yeah, Ross got the bags,
bought
man.
that crib.
I spoke to Ross,
Put
man.
the money up, Ross.
I told him I need a Wraith. I said I need a Wraith like you and Envy. He said, man, you get that by the summer.
That wouldn't be a bad look.
Nah, Ross wouldn't be.
I wouldn't mind
cool.
seeing that. Troy Ave, Wale, Meek, Gunplay. That's a nice roster right there.
I mess with Meek Mill and Wale. Wale the homie. I was actually in the studio kicking it doing records with him, matter of fact. And you know, me and Meek got the joint with Mano. We got that banger. So, you know, it's a good fit, pose, but...
And it's not like Ross be trying to sun his artists neither.
Nah, I ain't.
Never.
Ross stands up with his artists.
Yeah,
like, yo,
he stand up like your brothers, not your, know what I mean, your little brothers. Like, I ain't, being from New York, I can't be the little homie at all.
You just
know
gotta
what I'm
put a
saying?
Wingstop in the deal. You gotta get your own Wingstop.
Oh, we gonna get a Wingstop right here in Brooklyn, baby. We got one, but that ain't the.
wings.
We gotta have a real deal. Fact though. So yeah, you know, whoever putting up the bags, man, and just give me that situation to shine. Can't shortchange me. I'm sitting on some stuff right now. I'm alright.
There you go. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we have Troy Ave, BSB.
Hey, wait, before we go, I seen well, you know, I got the birthday cake wine. You know what I'm saying? This is like one of my favorite wines to drink. This is ill, whatever. So, but other than that, I seen Meek Mill spit a freestyle the other day. You know what I mean? I ain't D-Rod nothing, but I thought that was ill, so I gotta give it up and salute. So can we do
you
it?
gonna do some bars?
Yeah, can we do it? I want them
do
to
it.
do some acapellas.
But you gotta do some bars with them.
I do some too.
All right, let's go.
My mind is fried, man. I came from DC to Atlanta, now I'm here. I ain't sleep.
Hey, no excuses.
No excuses.
Yeah,
Let's get some bars.
You gonna set it off, Block?
I'm set it off. Blocksdale stay double G'd up. Out in Brooklyn, Brownsville, well, I kick my feet up. A dope dealer, condom filler. I'm R. Miller, shooter with the range. I don't play me mugging games. You want drama? Hope you bought your llama. My shoes ready to die. They love me more than they mama. Godlike, these niggas tough, but they walk around and drag. They wanna be world stars while they just on smash. Buy another who all up in that ass. Blocksdale the truth, I lift the tray and let it blast.
Blow.
Bricks like Joe and Mariah, I make it last. But my actions ain't controlling no fire, Damon Dash.
Yeah. Now first the Rockefeller break up. Now every day I wake up, there's something going on in the K. Now see, I Jones with some killers, but I don't run with the set. It's BSB Records, homie, we come for the checks. Yeah, we all in the game, but we don't play disrespect. It's G's in my unit, homie, you front and get checked. Keep 50 in the banks, play no games with the bucks. The aftermath, it get shady, homie, them things that get touched. I'm in it with the fam, living a fabulous life. I heard she a bitch, I still a marry her twice, cause I'm in love with the life. You know the streets gon' watch, but I ain't rolling the dice, too many D's on my block. I don't play with the weak, homie, my style's too chic. It be a long kiss goodnight, a nigga mentioning me. My team don't split, we look deep, wreaking havoc. We some young prodigies when it comes to the mathematics.
Young Lito, fresher than a newborn. My six top just fold like a futon. Flyer than Clark Kent when he got his suit on. Used to be too short, now my money too long. And bad chicks date me, broke hate me. Tell them get a little more paper, they could trace me. Aiming for the stars and my gun is off safety. Swag on Mars and my coupe is all spacey. Look, we hit the club, hoes screaming take me. F them, then I tell them leave. Now they screaming make me. Can't shake me. I be out in AC shooting drug money, block jumping like Blake G. Winning since age 3 or when I rocked the AV. Moms had Chris in my bottle as a baby. Now I pour Chris on these models like I'm crazy. Young loud, but these hoes say I'm wavy. Young Lito, Brownsville.
My hands hurt. I ain't got no freestyles. Y'all already know what I can do. I put it down for the town. I ain't got no freestyles, man. And I'm not being cocky by not freestyling.
Yeah, you
my hands just
that.
hurt. I gave y'all mad albums worth of material.
I just freestyled on the Breakfast Club. My rate is gonna go up.
Fact
crazy. That was tough.
Don't forget you on Revolt TV too.
Oh, Revolt.
Oh yeah, Revolt.
Breakfast Club. You know what it is. Troy Ave, BSB. Salute.
Powder.